Tiger Woods, and a massive welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. We are in Detroit, Michigan today at the Detroit Golf Club. Okay, let's do it. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. And after that one, you sit at one under par. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Nicely done. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Oh, almost went down. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. That was a good one. Nice. This one's just a 3-footer. This one's just a short putt, but it's moving to the left. All right, let's head to the next. All right, you've brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And now stepping on to the tee of the par 5 4th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. This one's your third. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. And this one's about 10 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. 4 under par currently. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Ugh, rolled right by. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. This one's going hard to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Drive's looking good. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Oh, yeah, you'll take those all day. Man, could have a birdie here. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. And that one will bring it down to 5 under. All right, making our way to the 7th hole, and it's a par 5. Well done. All right, nice approach on that one. This putt is just around 12 feet. This one's going to the left. Oh, that was almost in. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And now we have the par 4 8th. Yeah, you'll take that. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. All right, we're getting there. Well done. All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Great work. Nice approach on that one. 9 feet to the cup. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Okay, I'll accept that. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Nice approach. This one's 24 feet away. One's breaking pretty hard to the left. Well, this one's on a line. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And your score is currently 9 under par. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. This one's about 145 yards away. Approach shot worked out just fine. 14-footer. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Here we go, just a few more inches. Okay, now let's have a check-in on our scorecard. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Oh, ooh, look at you sliding that in there nice and close. Not much work left to do here. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. Okay, now for the par 5, 14. Oh, and you got all of that one. And this is around the 245-yard mark. There it is. Putting for eagle here on this one. Woo, good stuff. All right, this for the eagle. So good, so good. And on to the 15th hole, par 3 coming up. Nicely struck. 8 feet to the cup. $13 under at the moment. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. Good stuff. Setting up from 145 yards away. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Here we go on the 17th hole. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. Oh, man. Good chip. 15 feet to the cup from here. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And 14 under is your score. And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th. Nicely done. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Lining up an 8-foot putt. Oh! And with that putt, your round comes to an end. And at the end of this one, it'll be 14 under par for you. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon.
Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're resuming action at the 13th hole. Time for a fast finish. That's tidy. This is his second shot. Okay, that'll work. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Never up, never in, as they say, Rich. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, our leader has already bolted currently way out in front of the pack. The 14th hole at Players Sayona is just another beauty. You've got the little beach and peninsula look, but this par 3 requires a fantastic golf shot.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round. That one's heading down Broadway. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Oh, come on, sit. That'll work there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. He sits in first position. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Stay on the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive. This putt is from a long distance. Started that way outside the line. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
This 18th hole is a par 3.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd dearly love to finish off this round with a 3.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player's absolutely dominating the field.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game.
Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Great to have you back with us. And Beamer, Championship Sunday, live for them, love them. And this future player must have eyes wide open. So excited.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Whew. This one's for birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. This putt is of 9 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Super shot that.
That was sensational, Luke.
Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee, water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
Handy effort, that one.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Down to Henny now, and how does this player's lie look?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Henny's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers down the left and right-hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers, left and right. And a little bit long, you're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like about 23 feet to the cup.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. That's tracking. Oh, what a putt. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Standing over his second shot. That's just inside the range.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Let's head to the 12th hole.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
Nicely done.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
That waste area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
And tee shot looks pretty good. Henny, what's the player facing here?
We're looking at 220 yards.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for birdie. Well, this is an impressive display of golf. You can't deny it. Now 25 under par as we head down the stretch.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
From around 180 yards out. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Just a short putt remaining here. He's currently sitting in first place. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waste bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
That hole's done. Holding steady in first place after that one. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here. Penny, take us through the break on this. Oh, that's a beauty. What a way to cap off a victory.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is set to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's going to be a sensational week, and we can't wait to bring you all the action here at 2K Sports. Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Not bad. This is his second shot. Will this stay on the cut stuff? That one's just found its way onto the first step. Lovely effort, that. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for Eagle. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Second shot here on the 5th. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. And choosing the 8-iron here. That is a goal shot in line with the hole. 7 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. 14 feet to the cup. He's aiming for his 3rd straight birdie. How good was that putt? And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Well, that'll work there. Second shot here on the 9th. Yeah, nicely played. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. And makes it. What a bomb. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
Looking good.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Currently in first position. Well, our leader has already bolted. Currently way out in front of the pack. Oh, that is crushed. This shot is about 140 yards out. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. The 14th is a par 5. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. That was wonderfully done. How close was that to going in? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Still in the lead now after that hole. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Aggressive play here. Going with driver off the tee.
Oh, that downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
Second shot here on the 15th. He's hit this in the right direction. Will it get on the green? That was clinical. Beautifully played.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now. And it's only the first round. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
And now that finds him in first place. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The penultimate hole here at Marigot Cove really asks the question, where do you leave your tee shot?
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round. Well, this should find the short grass. His second shot here.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th. And a chance for birdie at the last.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
His round has come to a close. That is an impressive birdie. Oh, what a performance, Ridge. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. I'm Luke Elvey. It's lovely to have you back with us. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Yeah, he never quite hit that hard enough. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
So standing over this one from the second cut. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Looks good off the blade. Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155.
It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it?
Trying to make a statement early and often.
That is absolutely spot on.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This player is putting for fun.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
11 feet left to the hole. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That's heading for the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. And he's safely on the green. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. That is a great birdie putt. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really, really sharp today.
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Oh, he's given that one some wide berth. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Not a bad play, that one. 20 feet to the hole.
Looking good.
Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4, 13th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This is his second shot. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. John, what's the line on this putt?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
And that should secure the par on this one. This hole is a par 5. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this one. It's looking like a 230-yarder.
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. A birdie putt awaits. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. This hole is a long par 5. Oh, well played. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
He sits in first position. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
That one never quite was hit hard enough, was it? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green, however, with lots of runoff.
And you can go ahead and add another title to your list of wins.
Let's run down there and join.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're at the Arnold Palmer Invitational this week. Our first round coverage is about to begin. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, this tournament is dripping in storylines, especially for our featured player as we get set for the first round of action. What can you tell us about this course?
Well, they're going to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast. The wind is up. The temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough. And I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly, never quite got it. But I can promise you this, each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
A par putt tap in. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. Okay, that'll play. And now this from about 150 yards away. 5 feet remains. That putt goes in, and for the first time in this event, our featured player moves ahead of his rival. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Sitting at 1 under. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. That was really well played. 6 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Here's a quick look at how things stand, and it's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway from about 100 yards. This one is right down the pipe.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 4 feet to the cup. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings.
Out to the 7th hole. The club choice is a 6-iron. And just to clean up this birdie. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Wow, that was launched. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. Just a phenomenal approach here at the 8th, and now we're going to see a birdie putt.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4. A lot to like about that one. This one is right at it. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Looks like about 120 yards left. What an aggressive play. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8.
Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 11th.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Hole number 12 is a par 5. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Awesome stuff. He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, what a putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round. Second shot here on the 13th.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack.
Time for the second shot here at 15. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. He's got this putt for birdie. There it is. He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship. An opportunity here with a par 5. That is a massive drive. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting this one up from around 205 yards out.
8 feet left to the cup.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at 17.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
This is a bomb. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This one from 4 feet away. A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1.